It started really with revisiting the rules of the contest and the framework for this co-production, and to make sure that we had a higher degree of flexibility. That was sort of step one. And then step two were implementing all sorts of changes that you now have seen, like having the backing vocalists on the backing track, but then we're talking specifics into the contest, just to make sure that we could restrict and minimize delegation sizes and make sure that we're not more people here than we have to be.
We had developed 4 different scenarios, and for each scenario you had another production plan. We need to have a basis that will be able to serve the 4 different scenarios.
When we started the planning, we had no idea what the health situation would be, how far we would be with vaccinations, with access, how daring the Dutch government would be. I think the city of Rotterdam was always firmly behind.
Having an industry standard, independently approved health and safety protocol for this event that has been worked on by the EBU and the host broadcasters over many months, that has allowed us to be able to say we can come to Rotterdam and we can have these live shows in a different way, but in a familiar way. But having that protocol communicated to everybody who's attending here, having them understand it and follow it, allows us to produce these 3 amazing live TV shows.
The biggest challenge was changing between the scenarios since September last year. With the 4 scenarios, we had to change between no press on site and all press on site. So the last few months we were changing all the time, switching between scenarios. But we did, and we have now for about 500 press here on site in the Netherlands and another 1,000 in the online press center.
People have taken brave decisions at all levels in terms of making this happen. Safe decisions. They've put in huge protocols around safety. I went through them, the testing facilities this morning. Everyone is tested. We have bubbles, we have social distancing. This is a huge space, much bigger than usual because we're allowing social distancing.
This will be a year we will never forget because we are in the middle of Corona, and that you have to have a test every second day, and if you don't do it, you don't get in here. So that whole machinery, I thought from home, how are they going to do that?
Having to think about contingency planning, different issues that might come up, planning forward, recording extra material with the delegations, planning to go remote, for example. We recorded all 39 delegations remotely as well as a live on tape backup, just in case we might need it.
From a TV perspective, having the green room here spread out over the floor and creating a bit more intimate setting and a sort of an opportunity for connection between the contestant on stage and their fellow participants here in the green room, I think that gives an entirely different atmosphere compared to having thousands of people on the floor cheering for their favorite.
From a television audience point of view, they will welcome the fact that they will see a familiar TV show. And we are the first real international entertainment show to come back after the pandemic to be able to show television as people expect it.
As much as we have looked at events that have taken place over the past weeks, at different models that have been put in place, I think this will be an event that a lot of other entities are going to be looking at, and there's going to be events coming up after this one, like the Euro, like the Olympic Games.
I think we've shown that it can be done. Things are changing. The vaccine rollout is happening. The procedures and protocols are now tried and tested. So do not lose faith. Be careful, learn from this. We're happy to share experiences as well, as the host broadcasters are. And do not give up. It is changing. Things are coming back.
This certainly proved, I think, that the co-production model that we have in the EBU with these 40 different national broadcasters is really, really strong. And when we work together, when we stay aligned, when we agree all the stakeholders on a set of principles and a very thorough contingency planning, then we're capable of meeting any crisis.